morning, guys. So today's vlog is going to be an organization video. I've talked about it a little bit on my Instagram, so if you follow me on there, this might sound familiar, but basically my parents are getting a brand new kitchen from Home Depot. Unfortunately, they are not sponsoring today's vlog, although I wish they were. But basically my parents are going to be getting brand new cabinets, countertops, backsplash. So I figured I would film all of the behind the scenes since this is going to be such a huge transformation. I've literally lived in this house since I was born. So it's just kind of crazy to see my parents picking out a brand new, completely different kitchen style than we've had for literally all of my life. I'm really excited for you guys to see the finished product, but I'm going to show you guys what our plan is for today. Okay, so I took this before while I was in the middle of getting rid of some expired items, but this is the before of their entire kitchen and pretty much what it looks like mostly on a daily basis. It's definitely a little bit cleaner usually, but here it is. Okay, so right now I am just going through all of their cabinets and kind of just looking through like what's expired and what isn't. Normally on this section of the countertop, which is closer to the fridge, we keep like baking stuff and extra sauces and dressings and things like that, but we're thinking what would actually be a really great use for this space is making this into like a little coffee bar kind of station. So I've gone ahead and I've already pulled off contact paper from the top shelf and placed all of the extra K-cups that we have on the top shelf up there. And then all of this, I'm not really sure what we're going to do with yet, so really I'm just gonna right now pull off contact paper, wipe down the shelving, and check for expired items, and then go ahead and put everything back where it belongs because we're not sure about this just yet. So that's what the plan is for today.
I bet you think that I should calm down and that I'm overthinking everything about you and that we're good the way we are. But I don't know that much about you. What things you like and what you don't, it's not that long since I met you for the first time. You know we should work it out. You know we should work it out. Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better.
Okay, so here is what we have working with. I'm actually going to right now move these appliances over since there's hardly anything on this counter and start working this into a coffee corner and see if we can actually make that work. Okay, so since I filmed taking out all of the items and throwing away anything expired, I just wanted to show you what the cabinet was looking like as of right now. At the end of this vlog, this cabinet is going to be completely filled with coffee-related items, so stay tuned for that. This area is typically where we keep all of our coffee things. If you can see here, the K-cups and the coffee, and then behind it is a blender that we use for smoothies. And then we also have our kettle over here, so I just feel like the kitchen is very like discombobulated right now with just how, you know, everything's kind of like spread out in a strange way, so I feel like it'd just make more sense for things to be here. And then I'm going to move probably the toaster over there and see how that looks. And then this area, I'm thinking that we really want it to be more of like an entryway, more welcoming area with some little decorative pieces or, you know, places to put your keys, things like that. So let's get started on that. Okay, so far here is what we are working with. Obviously I didn't go through every single cabinet upstairs cleaning that out because this video would literally be like 40 minutes long if I did that. We still have a ton of work to do, but I figured I'd throw this little clip in there because it's definitely already looking so much better. Okay, so the next step for the remodel was to literally take every single thing out of all of the cabinets and drawers, put them in bags, and kind of stick them in a place where they wouldn't be dirty or destroyed during the whole remodeling process. So that is what my mom and I are doing here.
All my questions, get to know you better. How can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down? Yeah.
So we've gone ahead and taken literally everything out of the cabinets, as you can see here. And this is what the before is looking like with nothing in the cabinet. So tomorrow morning, we'll start the demolition process. And then I think by Friday, we should have a completely brand new kitchen, which is so exciting. So I will see you then for the actual organization of the cabinets and everything.
Oh,
Holy cow, right?
yeah.
It looks so much better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And they're soft clothes.
Huh.
But you can slam the drawer. Isn't that crazy? That's insane, right? Do you like it?
Yeah.
What do you want, Fonz?
Okay.
So they still have to do all of that, and then they have a sink, but I think it looks pretty good. Okay guys, so I'm sorry if you hear the microwave in the back. It is currently going because we are currently making dinner, but the last thing that has to go into the kitchen is the backsplash, and then that's it. But I just want to show you guys that my mom and I got this easy liner. It's like a clear liner for the shelving to make sure that it's just protected. And if you just cut this up into whatever dimensions your shelving is, it'll just protect the shelves. So we're gonna go ahead and do that and lay that down before we go ahead and start organizing things into cabinets. But I think we're gonna start doing the organization on Sunday. So today is the day that we are going to be organizing the whole kitchen. So I'm gonna get going because I actually have a lot to do and I have friends coming over later. So I wanna try to get like a lot of this out of the way. I spent yesterday night actually organizing all of like our powders, or not powders, what am I talking about? Spices. You can tell I don't cook. Into like these kind of like really cute, aesthetically pleasing jars, and I put like labels on them. I'm pretty sure the Home Edit would be so proud of me. But yeah, so that's kind of what they look like. I literally have a whole box of these things right here. Yeah, all labeled. So we have set up this little cute organizer for spices actually in our drawer. So we're gonna actually make this a whole spice drawer so that this cabinet can be free for baking supplies. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of the spices in here. Okay, so here is the beautiful spice drawer. I didn't organize by color because we kind of only use a couple of these spices like on the daily, I would say, which are these ones in the front and the second row. And then this row we don't really use that often, but we like to keep on hand just in case a recipe calls for it. And then we have these two that we also don't use very often, and a bunch of different remaining leftover jars in case we have any other spices that come along. I think that this is a really great alternative, and it's not going to junk up any of the cabinet space for our little coffee corner. So I would move on to this drawer, but I think next I'm actually going to set up all of the stuff that we need for the coffee situation. So we actually got like a little turntable type of situation to actually organize all of our teas and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this. I have no idea what the plan is other than the top two shelves are definitely gonna be used for just like backstock items. So let's go ahead and get started on that.
Before I'm too invested, I should probably ask you all my questions, get to know you better. How can you be trusted? Will you take me for granted? Will you let me down? Before I'm too invested, you should take it easy. Maybe we could test this.
Here is what the coffee corner cabinet is looking like. On these two shelves we have all of our mugs because these are like the most accessible shelves, and I just felt like keeping them on one side of the cabinet would look the best. And then on the right hand side of the cabinet we have all of our teas that we would use on a daily basis. So we have all of our decaf tea, our green tea, and our black tea, and then sprinkled in here we have things that are decaf but are a little bit more of like specialty teas mixed in with the black tea. And then we have on the second shelf here all of our hot chocolate supplies. So we have hot chocolate right here. Then we have some extra rinse pods, extra, I think these are like coffee filters, things like this. I don't actually know if we need these anymore. I'm pretty sure this is to our old Keurig, so I'm gonna ask my mom and see if we actually need this. This is not going to stay like this. I do really want to get like another clear divider just to put like these extra things in there and just make sure that it looks really nice and aesthetically pleasing, because I just feel like it's a little bit junky in this corner. Up here we just have more backstock of like different K-cups. So we have like coffee filters here and then some extra K-cups that are going to be easier to grab down. So this is what that countertop is looking like. Unfortunately, I cannot put everything back right now because they actually messed up the backsplash. So you can see that they're like two different color tiles. So they have to come back and like rip this whole thing out and redo it. So that's going to kind of be a pain. So we're not putting the outlet covers on because that could be in a moment's notice. So now I'm going to move on to this new cabinet that we have on top of the microwave. It's so crazy because if you remember the before clips, we had literally no, like it was just open, so it was kind of awkward looking. So now that we have some cabinets up there, we're gonna put all of our mixing bowls and things of that sort up in that cabinet. And then in this cabinet that's right next to the microwave, we're going to be putting wine glasses, alcohol things up in that top one, and then down here will be glasses and plates and bowls of that sort. So I'm gonna go ahead and organize these two cabinets right now.
I think that I'm going to hiding somewhere by a gated star. Baby, they ain't never gonna find me. I'm a renegade. I could be the one who saved you from.
Here is the first cabinet. We have some mixing bowls. I feel like we have more that I'm probably gonna add up here, but for now we just have like snacking bowls for parties, and then we also have like some pie tins that we like never use. And then in this cabinet we have all of our plates, bowls, alcohol things, so I'll take you on a little tour. So the first shelf, unfortunately we couldn't fit the drinks, otherwise I really would have liked to swap all of the drinking stuff down here. So I know we're kind of jumping all over the place, but right now we're gonna do underneath the kitchen sink. The reason I'm jumping everywhere is because I have no idea what I'm gonna put in this cabinet yet, or in these three cabinets going along the side, or in that one yet. So I wanna try to get all of the cabinets out of the way that we know where everything is gonna go first. All here is gonna be all cleaning supplies. I wanna try to get everything out of the pantry. This is the pantry. That is all cleaning supplies.
From this our place, we could be as one and we'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside me. Take away the pain, we can go insane. I can feel it, it burns inside.
We went ahead and put all of the cleaning supplies that were in with the pantry, which you can see like there's a huge gap now with like everything that was in there. It's not in there anymore, it's in here, which is great because it really should be like all with itself. So here we have everything that you would ever need for dishwashing products. We have sponges under here, dishwasher, detergent, and like pods and things like that. We have gloves. We have most dangerous ingredients like bleach all the way to least dangerous ingredients and stuff that you would like really mostly grab on the daily. Then we have all of the bug killing stuff like right next to it, like anything that we would need for like wasps and hornets and things like that. And we have extra light bulbs back here. All of our Swiffer stuff is in the back right here. And then all of this is just extra garbage bags. So I feel like it looks great. It actually uses all of the storage that we have under the sink. So I feel like that's amazing. And over here is where my mom usually kept all of the towels, but I think we're gonna put all of the dog stuff in here. Like she literally has like all of these dog items. Fonzie actually has to wear diapers because he pees everywhere. So we're gonna try to get all of that into this situation so that the pantry can just really be left for more food items and things that actually make sense. I did mention that usually towels go in here, but what I actually did was I made these two drawers the towel drawers. So it's gonna be this one, and then once there's laundry done, there will be more towels in here as well. I just feel like it's a lot better of a system. And then I really want to organize this drawer and kind of make it like for toothpicks and bag clips. So I want to have her get like a nice organizer so that we can do that. But for now, let's put all of the dog stuff in here.
We could run away, we don't gotta stay. I can feel it, it burns inside. Take away the pain, we can go insane. Trust me, I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Yeah, I won't let you down. I won't let you down. Oh, I won't let you down. We could have the world to ourselves. Go into a place.
Okay, so my camera died again, but I just want to show you guys what I accomplished. So up here in the corner cabinet is all baking supplies. So we have like cookie cutter stuff up here in this cabinet with like extra baking soda, that type of stuff. Then here we have all of our like stuff that we would most likely grab if we were baking. So it has like baking soda, baking powder, vanilla, nutmeg, things like that, sprinkles. And then down here is all like, there's like these little things that you can put sauces in. So I kept them all here because my family does reach for these a lot. They're really great. And then back here is all of our like measuring stuff. We have some extra ice trays back here, and then we have like all of our measuring cups and these little baking cups. And then I just kind of organized this cabinet to be like health and fitness, and then back stock of like any kind of oil and vinegar, ranch, oil. And then up there I just put like some appliance stuff that we don't really use too often, but we want to be like somewhat accessible. I feel like I've done a lot to the pantry today. I literally just put like all of our appliances up on that top shelf. There's still so much work that has to be done with the pantry, especially because we're gonna completely redo it. So like I said, definitely look out for that video, but here's the final look of the kitchen and some before and afters for you. Okay, so quick update. Unfortunately, Home Depot still hasn't come in and corrected the tile mistake. So unfortunately that hasn't been fixed yet, but I really want to get this video up there, and the kitchen is really mostly done. They're just going to have to redo the backsplash portion. It's really not that big of a difference unless you look really close. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video and let you guys see the afters of what the kitchen came out like.
That's far, staring at the stars for hours, 'cause you're a renegade. I could be the one who saved you from this hard place. We could be as one and we'll escape. We could run away, we don't gotta stay.
We are also going to be doing a pantry transformation and reorganization, so stay tuned for that video, which will be coming in the next couple months. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. Also, remember to hit subscribe and become a member of the fam because I would love to have you. I am so much more active on my Instagram, so make sure to follow that if you guys haven't already. This way we can have some conversations in the comment section of my most recent post because I respond to all of my comments. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day so far, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!
Still tired when I wake up, like my dream's still near. Snooze bottom, my best friend now. Get me away from here. I got plans, I got things.